Hey, it's Mara. I am doing the things this week, number 11. So the questions this week are an embarrassing moment, show us your pets, and then something inspirational in your home. So let's get started. Embarrassing story. I'm not working currently, but the job I had before this, I was an operations manager at a sign shop. So being the operations manager, I did all kinds of stuff, and a lot of it was administrative. So just to give you a little background. So I did all of the books, and every day I took any money we received, any deposits to the bank. I parked the car, went into the bank with my deposit. It was fairly busy that day, so there was a little line I had to wait in. And I was wearing these shoes that I just should have known better, you know, because they always give me grief. They're kind of like clogs, so there's no heel in the back, and they're kind of tall, and I think I'm wobbly on my feet anyways, so this is all like a recipe for disaster. So there I am walking like I'm cool, you know, walking up to get into the line, and just as I get to the point in the line where I was going to stop, I stood there, and as I settled my body into its place, my ankle gave out. Literally, I think I was trying hard not to fall, so I did this like twitch, and then I went down, 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 gone. Yeah. Real slow, like I was trying so hard not to fall that I made it go slow-mo. I probably looked stupid. Oh my god. So anyways, so I stopped and then fell in this weird little crooked fashion all the way down to the carpeted ground of the bank lobby. You have to look around to see who saw what happened. So I looked around, and at first I didn't see anybody, but far off in the distance, there were these three banker people in an office, and they were all talking to each other, but they had stopped and just looked at me. And when I turned and looked at them, they were looking straight at me. So, of course, again, I'm trying to be cool, so I just turned around. I just went off my day. Now, pets, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, math. Never my strong suit. So I have 5 pets. So I have 2 dogs and 2 leopard geckos and a snake. So, and I'm going to show you the video of that here. So, okay. So here are the pets. So here's the first. Here's the oldest in the house. This is Sai. He's giving you some action. He is a basset hound, as you can tell. He's a big old basset hound. See how gray his face is? This used to be all brown. He's really dirty. Like, he loves to lay out in the grass. In fact, I'm not even sure why he's in the house right now. Because he loves to lay out in the mud, and he'll just get so gross out there. And he's hard to clean because he weighs like 90 pounds. So that's the basset hound. And he's just laying down. He's so lazy. This is our Sharpit, as we call him, because he's half Shar-Pei, half Pit Bull. And he is fairly old too, but I think because of his breed, he's a little more young at heart, so he'll run around like a crazy dog still. But even he's getting a little gray in the face, huh? Yes. Yes. So, yeah, that's my baby. Trust me, he follows me everywhere. Huh, Hal? Oh, close up, you're going to scare the viewers. So yeah, that's Hal. And there's Sai. Okay, next is a lizard. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's a she. Sorry, I'm so stupid. There she is. She's coming out. This is a leopard gecko, and they're nocturnal. I have 2 of them, so this is the oldest one. And this is Alex. And you can't see because of the red light. Let's see if I can turn it off. But she is yellow. There you go. You can see her much better now. She's yellow with black spots and a white underbelly. So, oh man, she is put on a show because she never comes out. So this is awesome. She must know you guys wanted to see her. She's not very big. You can see my hand here. She hates me, by the way. She does not like to be touched. Unlike the other one that you'll see here. The other one does not mind. But she's not very big. So I'm guessing just looking at her, she's about 6 or 7 inches long. So that is Alex. She's a transplant. We did not purchase her or get her from a store or anything. A friend had her and couldn't take care of her anymore. So since we had already had another gecko, we said, sure, we'll take her. So she's been living with us now for over a year. So that is Alex. Okay, so this is Otto. And we got Otto when he was a baby. So he's quite big compared to when we first got him. And he's also a leopard gecko, but he's a different type or a different breed. So that's why he's orange with no spots. And if he comes up just a little bit more, you'll see his tail has a few spots on it. He is smaller. The previous one, Alex, is a lot bigger than him. But I'm guessing Alex is only maybe 6 months to a year older, so they're not much different in age. He's being a little more boring. I don't know why they're both awake. They should be asleep because, like I said, they're nocturnal, but for some reason... Sorry, it's me messing with their heat lamps. Yeah, he should definitely be asleep. So let's see. Sometimes he lets me pick him up. So, there he is. So there's some spots on his tail. Okay, he doesn't want me to pick him up too much today. So there he is. And hopefully he goes back to sleep. So, okay. So I've got one more pet, and then we're done. Yes, I have a little zoo. This is Zin, Z-I-N, and she is the newest pet. She's a snake. She doesn't look very pretty today because she's getting ready to shed. If you can tell on her head, it's white. So she's starting to dry up, and eventually she's gonna shed her skin. So, she's not very big at all. She's going to be ginormous, but right now she is small. She's only about 24 inches long. And her head's very tiny. Her head is, like, her nose is about the size of my pinky. So, see, where's my pinky here? So, very small little head. So, she's small right now. She's an Argentine boa. I don't know what I'm saying because this is my husband's pet. She's sweet. She doesn't mind me too much. She's hissed at me a few times, but she hasn't... No, wait, she did try to bite me. She didn't bite me, but she did try. But yeah, that's her. She's getting ready to shed, so she's not as pretty right now. Right after she sheds, she is gorgeous. She's got a lot of blue iridescence to her and stuff. So yeah. Those are our pets. We used to have cats, but they really weren't our thing, so we got rid of them. So now we just have the 2 dogs, the 2 lizards, and a snake. So now, something inspiring in my home. I have a little trouble with this. I was like walking around my house, like looking around. I'm like, okay, something grab at me. Something say inspiring. And I really didn't have a lot. So, but then, and I was about to give up and get on here and say, I don't have anything. I'm lame, whatever. But then I realized that, I had been working on a project for a while now, and I'm inspired by it because it's working. And I'll show you what this project is, okay? There it is. It's an African violet. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty purple leaves. And see, it's kind of sprouting out funny this way, but that's okay. So a little background story about my friend here. This was a gift that another friend of mine received. And she is not a plant person. So, she did her best, and she did keep it alive. But it had, oh, I see some new buds coming in. But it had some trouble, and it definitely never got to this point where you see all these flowers here. And then when she left the job that she and I worked together at, she left the plant with me. I don't know why, because I kind of have a gray thumb, not quite a black thumb, but green, not a green thumb by any means. One time, I dropped it, like literally tilted and fell on the ground and lost all of its soil, and it came undone, and it looked awful. Like all of its leaves had fallen off. And I put it all back in the pot and tried to baby it. But it just didn't look good for almost a good year. When I moved to Florida, I took this with me. And it did not look like this. No way, Jose. It had like a few leaves down way in here. And I can see its old little roots or whatever. But it had a few leaves. And that was it. And obviously whatever I'm doing is working because I did change its soil. I put it in a special spot, and I think that spot is its primo spot. I give it a little bit of plant food. There was, looks like it's going away. There was a little bit of mold on the soil, so after looking it up on the internet, it said to maybe not water it so much. But yeah, about a week ago, it started blooming, which is, I don't think it's the season for it to bloom, but whatever's happening, it likes. So it started blooming on this one here. And it was just one little flower, but as you see here now, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 flowers, and then this other one popped up, and there's 4 flowers on this one. And then, like I said, way back here, I don't know if you can see. You can't see it. What am I saying? Anyways, there's some more coming in. So, so this is pretty inspiring because this plant has been through hell and a few owners, and it's doing really good. So, so I better knock on wood and hope that I didn't just curse it by saying out loud how well it's doing. So, in fact, I don't know if I need to get a new pot or what. I don't know. Me and my gray thumb, we have no idea. So, so that's it. I've got my pot and my embarrassing moment and my pets. All right. Bye.